Welcome to my newest video. My name is Professor Thomas Nuara, and this is all about how to do a manuscript speech. In order to deliver a correct manuscript speech, you're going to have to choose a monologue. When picking a monologue, I want you to find a speech that you want to deliver. I want you to be excited about this. This is something different. It's more fun than your normal homework assignment. I want you to go out and think about a famous speech that really intrigues you. One from maybe a famous politician or a famous movie star. You can pick one that comes from a television show or a movie scene or even something that was performed on Broadway. Think about all of the famous speeches and monologues that are out there, and as long as it is a one-person monologue and you can find the speech online, this is what you can choose. I'm including the link here to AmericanRhetoric.com, where you'll be able to locate the top 100 speeches of all time. You will see many different speeches from many different walks of life. Find one that fits your comfort zone and start practicing. Oh, it's showtime, everybody. And in order for you to complete this project, there are a few things that you must do first. The first thing, I must have sent to me a link where I can see the monologue speech that you plan on delivering. This could be a link to a YouTube video or even a Word document. I need to be able to see word for word what it is that you're going to say. Since this is a manuscript, you're not changing anything. You're performing this word for word. I then need to be able to follow along, so you must send me one of the three of these things here. Let's look at the focus of this project that we are about to deliver. One of the key components is that you're going to be using 100% pure vocal variety. This is not your run-of-the-mill speech where you're getting up and delivering information. You are putting your acting pants on, so to say, and you are getting into character. This is something that's a little bit out of the norm for a public speaking class, but we do this to get you to speak in different ways and change the way that you deliver. I want you to be dramatic. If your character and your speech is overly dramatic, then so are you. If your speech that you've chosen has parts that are super loud, well, then you are to be super loud. You want to make sure that you consistently stay clear when you are speaking. You need to make sure that your audience can understand it. And the best part about this is be the part. You've chosen this speech. You've chosen this quote unquote character to be. Well, be that part. Have fun with this. Make it exciting. Make it an enjoyable experience. And make sure that you are that part that you have chosen. When we do this assignment, it gives us the opportunity to put into place the 5 P's of public speaking. I know that sounds like a tongue twister at this time, but it really is not. The first P is the pace. When you choose a speech to do, you'll notice the time of it. If your speaker is speaking for 5 minutes, then you're speaking for 5 minutes. If your speaker has spoken for 2 minutes, you're speaking for 2 minutes. This helps you control how fast and how slow you are speaking. This is a very important tool when preparing to speak for any project that you may have. The next P is the pause. If your speech has a long pause or a short pause in it, then you too must make sure that you pause at that same time. The third P is your pitch. How high or how low are you talking when you're delivering your speech? It all depends on the pitch of the person delivering the speech that you have chosen. Make sure that you are matching that pitch. This goes for the same thing with projection. Projection is really used in a room more so than filming something in an online environment, but you have to make sure that everybody in the room, from the people in front of you to the people all the way in the back, can hear what you're saying and how you're saying it. And finally, pronunciation. How you pronounce your words is very important. It really holds true to your credibility. You don't want to stumble on words that you should be able to pronounce, nor should you use words that you are unfamiliar with how to pronounce. You need to choose the correct pronunciation and deliver it every single time, or at least show it's what you believe is the correct pronunciation. Finally, let's look at the goal. Why are we doing this project? Well, if you're in my public speaking class, then this will be your third speech that you've performed for us. Here we're putting it all together. As we prepare to get ready to speak for our informative topic, we've taken that first speech, that icebreaker, and have built a comfort level of speaking in front of the camera through that one and the object speech. We also learned in the object speech how to properly open and close a speech. And now with this one, we've learned to be more dynamic. We've learned to speak in a character, someone else's voice. It shows a different side of you rather than just the person who's having a conversation with someone or someone who's standing in front of a microphone repeating words off of a piece of paper. It also does 100% force you out of your comfort zone. Because you are doing something new and different, you're experiencing something that you're not comfortable with. By doing this, I hope to put it all together and have you prepared to put together the material to deliver an informative speech with an impact. For this assignment, please have as much fun as you possibly can. Get creative. For those of you who are not in my class and are seeing this on YouTube, feel free to upload your videos to the comment feed below, and I would be glad to give you some feedback.